What's going on, everyone? Amos Senek here with Real Breaks, signing in for, I think it's our, fourth break of the evening here. Jeez, evening's just flying by. Apologize for a little bit of a late start. Got a little bit of a late start with this one due to some technical difficulties and was running a little bit late on football. But it is what it is. We're here now and ready to roll. Kyle Kelleher chose top case. This is Bowman Chrome number 60. The 101 jackpot was hit by me earlier this evening in the first break. Actually, in the very first box of the evening. So now the jackpot is back down to 100. So we're going to try to get someone $100 in break credit. I'm going to try to pop it. So let's do this thing. Let me know who is hanging out. As you drop in, say hello. Chris Young said top as well. Kyle said top, so it means this case has got to be good. And we are going to roll. We've got Barrett. We've got one more case tonight. We've got an HTA case going live right after this. What's up, Brian? It was a black shimmer Matt Manning 101. So Detroit Tigers Matt Manning. Matt Vogel is hanging out on Twitter, Periscope right now. What's up, Matt? Matt's looking for some Rangers here. That's always a good team to get in the random. Let's do it, bud. Emma got the White Sox in this one. All right, Emma. So that's the best part about it. You'll have some Luis Rover base. That's getting about 15 to 20 bucks a pop. So you'll be solid just based off of that alone. We'll see what else we can get you here. Boyd's looking for some Tigers. Let's do it, Boyd. Graham, go Brownies, let's go. There's a Kyle Lewis base and our auto right on top, Max Lazar for the Brewers. Brew Crew going to Jason first. And a green Brewstar Gratterall out of 99. Nice rookie hit for the Dodgers. There's a refractor Alex Bregman out of 499. And insert auto Brandon Marsh. Arizona Fall League insert auto. That's pretty cool. That's going to the Angels. And Reed Antonocchio has the Angels. Nice hit, Reed. And orange in the first box, Clark Schmidt, Orange Shimmer out of 25. Yankees here to Jason Osborne. I said Jason. First box is looking pretty solid. Aristides Aquino base, Yusniel Diaz blue out of 150. And that's how we do it. That's box number 1. moving on to box number 2. So these are the last 2 breaks of the night. We got this Bowman Chrome Hobby and then an HTA random right after this. Nothing in the afternoon tomorrow, and I believe Ryan is going to be live tomorrow night. Maybe Ryan and Tom with a new release. I think it's Chronicles Baseball is releasing tomorrow. So that should be a pretty fun product. I know Ryan's excited to rip that. We usually only have a few cases of that Panini stuff, so you're going to want to jump out on it before it's gone. And their auto is right up on top and upside down here. Andrew Dahlquist, first Bowman auto for the White Sox. Going to Emma Yavel. Or Emma Yavel. Sorry, Emma. There is a, oh, that's sweet, Jason Dominguez refractor out of 499. Something going on, Luke? Is something weird? Let me see. I know I gotta check my, double check my focus here. Focus is kind of off. Alright, my focus should be good now. So, Graham, I'm good. I sound good. That's a nice Jason Dominguez refractor going to Jason Osmore. And Chandler Redmond, Cardinals Inc. Cardinals to TJ. You had me worried a little bit, Luke. You had me worried because I actually dropped the mic in between in between breaks here. There's a Gavin Lux base. I was putting the cases up. There's a Bo Naylor purple shimmer. I was putting the cases on the table here, and I bumped the mic and knocked it over. So right when you said that, I'm thinking, oh man, I messed up the mic somehow. Jose Barrios, purple out of 250. I'm glad to hear I didn't break anything. Barrett, we almost had. Ooh, we got a relic here. Awesome. We got a relic. We almost had another Xander Bogaerts orange. 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 I'm glad we're all good. Does COD stand for Call of Duty, Luke, or is that something else? All right, purple shimmer, Braden Shoemake. Oh, double purple shimmer. There's a Corey Lee. And then an auto, Zach Watson for the Orioles. Orioles going to Chris Young. Green Shimmer. Oh, that's sick. Francisco Alvarez, Green Shimmer out of 99. Mets here going to Heather Carmen. Nice hit, Heather. Right on, Luke. Do you play on a console at all or just on mobile? There's a Jason Dominguez base. And here is our relic. JJ Matejvik. Houston Astros Fall League All-Stars relic. Astros to Billy Bonvie. It's a cool hit, Billy. Anytime we can get those relics, we're happy. Oh, and more orange. Oh, wrong White Sox. See that White Sox logo? You just get pumped. Tim Anderson, numbered 8 out of 25. I really wish this was a break battle case because I'd be killing Titus right now with all these oranges and relics and insert autos. Lakers won. It looked like they're getting caught up. And there's a Gabriel Moreno refractor auto out of 499. From what I was hearing, they're up by a ton and then almost lost the lead. Blue Jays to Jason first. Jordan Alvarez base. Is he an Arizona grad, Jarrett or Barrett? What was Shet base? Jared Kelenic, purple shimmer. Casey Mize, purple out of 250. Huh, that's awesome. You're an Arizona State guy, right? Not a University of Arizona guy? Box number 4 here. What's going on, Dallas? All right, good to know, Barrett. Good to know. The answer is probably a no. But did you ever or do you ever follow Arizona women's basketball? Super random question, but I'm curious. There's a Luis Rower base. And a gold Casey Mize, gold shimmer out of 50 going to the Tigers and Boyd Asala. Nice hit, Boyd. And our auto right there, Curtis Terry for the Rangers. Going to Matt Vogel. Not bad, Matt. There's the first Bowman auto for you. We're going to try to hit those bigger guys, too. Go through all this base here. Refractor, Keegan Aquina, $4.99. And Hector Yan. First Bowman base auto for the Angels. What's that, Dallas? What's the weird news story? Angels going to Reed. And how about a purple Dustin May out of 250 for the Dodgers going to Al Marcagiani. Gavin Lux base. Refractor AJ Puck out of $4.99. That does it for box number 4. Boyd, let's keep it rolling. So Barrett, the reason I ask, one of my best friends is dating a recent University of Arizona grad. She played, I believe she played all 4 years there on the women's basketball team. Her name is Lindsay Maleka. So I don't know if that name would ring a bell or if you ever went to a game or anything like that, but I think she graduated in 2019 or so. So I've got a little U of A connection as well. Dallas, we got to keep it a little bit more PG with that news story. I saw that same thing too, but just in case we've got kids watching or parents watching with their kids, I'd appreciate it. Not necessarily the story that we need to be talking about right now. Fred, is the refractor wiggle a good thing or a bad thing? And how about a Cody Bolton? Pittsburgh Pirates refractor auto. You guys like the refractor wiggle? Beauty Pirates. Going to Brian Nalapinski. Nice hit, Brian. No worries, Dallas. There's a Dalton Varsho purple out of 250. There's a Francisco. Ooh. Refractor Francisco Alvarez out of $4.99. The Mets are going to Heather Carmen. So a couple nice Francisco Alvarez refractors or parallels there. You guys think the wiggle makes the orange or the refractors look like oranges? When they're sitting here and I'm going through packs, all I see is like orange and red. I think, oh sweet, we're getting an orange. Oh sweet, we're getting a red. Nope, just a refractor. Oh, that's funny. And, ooh, I don't need to double check anything there. Luis Angel Acuna, first Bowman base auto. Rangers here going to Matt Vogel. Beauty, and that's a monster. Nice hit, Matt. In the random, Acuna going in the mitt. Got it. Brian, yeah, I didn't... so just for future reference, I don't see anything that goes on in the thread. I get so many notifications that I can't keep track of them all. So if you guys do, this goes for everyone. If you guys do ever have any transactions, make sure you shoot me a message. And I'll grab your guys' trade here just after I'm done with this box. There's a Bo Bichette base and a Geraldo Perdomo green out of 99. Because, yeah, I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have known at all, and those cards would have gone to you, Brian. Reed likes to double check if it's a refractor wiggle. It's tough, because, and the thing you guys kind of got to realize, too, is when I'm not going through these cards in a natural position. So like, I'll take these base. Like if I'm going through it, like if I was to be ripping these myself, I'd be ripping them like this, right? Because I want to see them. Because that's at angle with me. But I think you guys get a whole bunch of light shimmer and stuff in there. So I mean, I'm holding them almost straight up. So sometimes I don't get that light to see if it is a refractor or not. So that's why I gotta get the wiggle in there. And at this point, it's almost like a nervous twitch instead. All right, let's see. Yeah, Luke, I don't even see your PM either. I don't even see your PM, but we just did so was it a trade? So let me get this. So Pirates are going to Luke Chapman. And then who did Luke have? Luke had the Rays, so Brian is getting the Rays. So Rays to Brian Napolinsky. Or Nalipinski, sorry. Perfect. All right. Pirates to Luke, Rays to Brian. So I believe we are all good there. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Luke, it might just be in my, it might just be caught in my weird messages or spam or something like that. Sometimes I gotta open up Messenger to see the exact, to see like all of my message requests. So I'm sure it's just stuck in there. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, guys. So we've got 7 boxes left, including this one. This is our halfway box here. So 6 after this one, depending on how you want to count it. Yep, Brian, that was me. Nice to meet you yesterday. There's a Dylan File first Bowman base auto. Brewers going to Jason first. It'll usually be me or Ryan running the store. Titus won't have too much to do with the storefront unless we need him. So usually it'll be me. And this is a sweet card. Kyle Lewis. Rookie short print photo variation. Mariners here going to Rich Shenton. That's an awesome card. Nice hit, Rich. Bobby Witt Jr. base. Refractor Wander Franco out of 499. That's pretty cool. And, oh, wrong Mariner. Justin Dunn base auto. Mariners here going to Rich Shenton. Oh, that's awesome, Brian. Those relic autos are super tough to hit. So that's an awesome hit out of one box. Mariners again to Rich Shenton. Barrett, the best card in the shop. So I'll go with most expensive. There's a Bo Bichette base. Most expensive card in the shop is a PSA 9 2011 Mike Trout update, Target Red. Advert Aslay out of 499. So Mike Trout 11 update, PSA 9 Target Red. It's priced at $30,000 and there's only, I think it's a pop 7. So just an absolutely crazy card, like something you literally won't find anywhere else. Emma asked, how did I meet Ryan? We got 6 boxes left. How did I meet Ryan? I actually met Ryan through Titus. So Titus is known, or Titus's family has been family friends with Ryan for a long, long time now. Like Ryan knew Titus since Titus was a baby pretty much. And Titus is my best friend from high school. One of my closest friends through high school. So I've known Titus for a ton of years now. And he's actually the one that got me introduced into baseball cards as a whole. Well, my dad got me introduced into baseball cards, you know, because he collected and stuff. But Titus got me like back into it and back into collecting a couple years ago. And then Titus started doing some social media work for Ryan and just some sorting and shipping help. And so that's how I got introduced to Ryan. And then I started doing some sorting and shipping help and started doing some video stuff with Ryan. It just kind of kept progressing. And soon enough, he couldn't get enough of hanging out with me and then offered me a full-time job. And here I am. So now I'm breaking full-time as well as running the store full-time. So I've almost got 2 full-time jobs. Justin, I've only hit 1. There's a Gavin Lux base and a Brenton Doyle first Bowman base auto. And I think we've only hit 1 out of like 60 cases. Unless Tom has hit 1, which I don't exactly know. Rocky said Douglas Sewell. But I've only seen 1 as a green out of 99. There's a refractor Mike Ciani out of 499. Yeah, that Trout is sick. Like, it's just crazy, and I love bringing people in. We got a gold coming up here. Clark Schmidt. Oh, we're doing a Clark Schmidt rainbow. There's a gold out of 50. We got the orange out of 25 up there. Yankees here to Jason Osborne. I love bringing people or having people come in, like people that aren't necessarily super big into cards that are just trying to get into it. You know, their kids started collecting or whatever. You know, that's kind of the common question is, what's your most expensive card here? And there's a Will Holland refractor out of 499. Twinkies here going to Steven Palkovitz. Oh, what's your most expensive card here? What's your most expensive card? And I always bring them to that one. And they go, I don't think people necessarily understand how big just the base 2011 update is. Like, yeah, it's Mike Trout's rookie card. But then seeing their face when I tell them, Yeah, that came out of a Target pack. Like, you could have bought that from Target. Like, people just think it's crazy. Tony Centillon, green shimmer out of 99. Bobby Witt Jr. base. Francisco Alvarez base in there. There's a blue Geraldo Perdomo out of 150. Oh, geez, Luke. It depends on what you got, man, to be honest with you. The problem is with that 80 stuff, depending on what it is, what year, and what players, a lot of it is just junk, unfortunately. Well, and condition, too. Condition is probably the bigger thing as well. Yeah, and Brian, same thing. I just talked about condition with the 80s stuff. You know, condition on those, like the Trout update back in 2011 wasn't a big, like, it was a base card. Like, no one cared about it. And so the Target Red parallels, like, people never really treated them that well. So that's why there's none out there. Like, of the PSA 9s, there's only 7 in existence. There might be a couple 10s, but, and that's why it's such a big card. I don't know, Justin. After all I did for you and just that betrayal. Just pure betrayal. And, ooh, I like this auto. Who's got the Giants? Jason first. Luis Matos, first Bowman base auto. This is a nice one for the Giants. There we go. Nice hit. Let's see. What am I going to switch out here? We're going to take the Tim Anderson off. Put the Matos up on the stand. That's a nice hit. Graham, I'm not a Blue Jays fan. Kind of. I like Lavin Bichette. There's a Jordan base. Purple Corey Ray. No, he did not, Emma. And here's a nice Red Sox hit to Heather Carmen. Jan Martinez. Go Twins. My Indians are back in the playoffs, baby. I think they just swept the White Sox if they won tonight. Aquino base. Which is crazy to me how we can get swept by the Royals and then sweep the White Sox. But, hey, it is what it is, I guess. Green, Yusniel Diaz out of 99. Oh, there's a Jason Dominguez in there. We got 4 boxes left. Luke, do you grade it all? So, I mean, depending on the card and the player and the condition, if it is in good condition, centering, stuff like that, then a lot of that, and not a lot of it, but there's a decent amount of stuff there that's worth sending into grade. Otherwise, I know people do well putting together sets and selling them for X amount of dollars, but That's kind of up to you. I'm excited for the playoffs. I am super excited for the MLB playoffs this year. All right, Justin. All right. I'll let you back on Team Amel, but you're on a probationary period right now. I'm just kidding. I had a ton of fun with those break battles. Those were a blast. Fred, I do. Hockey's my main sport, believe it or not. I love baseball as a close second, but hockey is my main sport. Oh, this is sick. Who's got the Tigers? Boyd Asala. How about a Riley Green second-year Bowman auto for you? These have been few and far between. Riley Green base auto. And this case just keeps on delivering. We'll put, just kind of double up on some stuff here. Nice auto there. Fred, so I played all through my life, played all through high school here in Minnesota. Brian Hayes, Purple Shimmer. And my last job, Gavin Lux, base rookie. My last job, I actually managed a hockey store for the past 5 years. There's an Austin Meadows gold out of 50. So I managed a hockey equipment store for the last 5 years, and I play every Sunday night with a group of guys, just as kind of like a fun skating. I don't do a ton of leagues or anything anymore, but I also ref a bunch. So don't know how much I'm going to do this year, but I do a ton of reffing usually in the winters. Oswald Pereza, Yankees ink to Jason Osborne. It's a nice hit. It's a really nice hit. Pereza's stuff is, he's a solid prospect. Oh, Fred, I'm glad to hear you're a tax guy too. I skate in tax. I'm in my old super tax right now. I got to get something different here soon, but I love the tax. There's a Tony Gonsolin purple out of 250. Luke, I've got too much stuff that I got to go through right now, so I'm not interested at the moment, but I appreciate you. Wow, Graham, you might be sitting on a gold mine in some of that stuff. Some of that old stuff could be big. Alright, well, I'm glad we're good, Boyd. Emma, again, like I said, just with your Robert base, you're doing solid. About 3 Robert base per case. Autos are going to be tough to come by, and they don't really have a huge prospect to chase. A couple solid ones, but nothing crazy. You gotta help them grade some of that stuff, Graham. Tell them what it's worth or try to buy it off of them. Pedro Pajes, Cardinals ink, going to TJ. So speaking of going through stuff with your dad, my dad's got a ton of stuff from when he collected. And we're going through and I'm telling him about all this stuff, like all these big rookies, especially graded, are going for a ton of money. And I told him about like what Jordan stuff is doing. There's a refractor Corbin Carroll out of $4.99. Farm to Fame, Hank Aaron. It's an awesome card. I told him what Jordan stuff is doing, and he goes, I've got a couple Jordans, I think. I go, all right, that's interesting. Oh, and here we go for the Red Sox. Gilberto Jimenez, first Bowman refractor auto out of $4.99. Red Sox to Heather Carmen. Nice hit, Heather. That's awesome. Man, I want to put this on the stand too. We're going to knock the Clark Schmidts. Clark Schmidt Rainbow is going away. But so I go downstairs with my dad. This is literally just like last week. This is literally last week. I go downstairs and we start digging through stuff, and I'm seeing some stuff that's kind of just junk, and I'm going, there's a Sheldon Noisy blue refractor out of 150. And he pulls out a binder with 9 pocket pages. And I open it up, and I didn't check to see if it was the entire set, but he had pretty much a whole hand collated set of 1986 Fleer basketball. And of course we go through and there's the Jordan right there. And I go, Dad, we might be sending some stuff in a PSA here soon. And then not only that, he has the entire 86 Fleer set. He's got the entire 86 sticker set as well. With the Jordans, the Birds, the Mads, like everything. And I'm going, yeah, we're gonna send all this stuff in for grading. So I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna be helping him out with that, which will be awesome for me and him to go through. Like, I'm super excited. But I just thought it was hilarious. I'm showing him stuff, and he goes, "Yeah, I've got a couple Jordans in downstairs." And he's got the entire 86 Fleer set. Like, name a basketball year, a basketball set more iconic than that. So, hopefully stuff grades out, and I can help him get a little bit of extra coin in his pocket, and I'm sure my mom would love diminishing the mess that is downstairs. Well, geez, Reed, I hope it PSA 10s. Then he'll really be sitting good. Alright, we got 2 boxes left. Here's a Tyler Dyson first Bowman base auto for the Nationals. Nationals are going to Jason first. Jason Dominguez base. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, how many people have just gold mines that they're sitting on that weren't worth a ton back then? You know, they saw the card market crash and decline. There's a Matt Chapman gold out of 50 for the Athletics. And they're thinking, you know, all they hear is, oh, all this old stuff is just junk now because they produce so much of it. When in reality, they got stuff like that that could be huge. And then how many of them even know about grading or anything like that? And oh, that's a nice auto. Seth Brown, rookie blue refractor auto for the Athletics, and TJ Maglizolio. That's not TJ, I just butchered your name, buddy. I'm sorry. Maglioso, I believe is how it's pronounced. That's a nice auto. I like that a lot. Like, if I didn't know about grading, what was Shep Base, Tyler Stevenson, Purple Shimmer, my dad would have no clue on how to... he might have a little bit of an idea, but I don't think he'd know how much of an impact he could, take on price and value and everything. Hubert Ruiz out of $4.99. And how much money he could be leaving on the table. Because the thing is with that 86 Fleer set, and I'm not just grading the Jordans and the Birds and stuff like that. Basically everything in that set that I think can PSA 8 or better, basically, is worth sending into grade. So I don't even know how many cards are in the set, but I'm sure we'll be sending in a decent amount of stuff. That's awesome, Luke. All right, here we go. Who needs some last box mojo here? This has been an awesome case. Good question, Reed. I'm not sure. All the cards were in 9-pocket pages, so I don't think so. But I mean, with him, it wouldn't surprise me if he had them sitting around somewhere. All right, here we go. First auto, purple refractor, Brady Whalen out of 250. Cardinals here going to TJ Maglioso. Opened, Reed? Just the open packs you've seen grade and sell for money? Purple Shimmer Shane Baz. Yu Chang refractor out of $4.99. All right, last hit here. And another Tiger. Thought it was Riley Green for a second again. Bryant Packard. Tigers ain't going to Boyd Asala. Don't worry, Boyd. The mic is still working. Nice auto to end you off on. Interesting. I'll have to look into that, Reed. There's Adana Glory Jaron Duran atomic for the Red Sox. Aristides Aquino base. Kyle Lewis base. Simeon Woods Richardson refractor. All right. That does it. Let me save everything up and we'll go to a recap here. Brian, I think every single rule that you ever followed in terms of Bowman collecting or prospecting or almost any type of card right now, I think all of those old rules are out the window and anything goes. First Bowmans aren't going to be Second Bowmans are going to be more desirable than they ever were before. Different colors, like people aren't going to care. There's just so much new money and new investors in the hobby right now that every single old Bowman Chrome rule, gone. That's my personal take, but that's the way the market's looking right now, I think. All right, here is a couple second Bowmans. While we're sleeving these up, Dominguez and Bobby Witt. Bunch of base rookies. Aquino, Lewis, Bichette, Lux, Jordan. Luis Rober is in there a few times. A couple times, I believe. Purple Shimmer, Shane Baz, Tyler Stevenson, Cabrian Hayes, Alex Fido, Braden Shoemake, Corey Lee, Jared Kelenic, Bo Naylor. Refractors out of $4.99, Yu Chang, Simeon Rose Richardson, Keibert Ruiz, Corbin Carroll, Mike Ciani, Wander Franco, Adbert Azalea, Keegan Akeem, AJ Puck, Alex Bregman. We got purples out of $2.50. Tony Gonzalez, Corey Ray, Dalton Varsho, Dustin May, Casey Mize, Jose Barrios. Blues out of $1.50. Sheldon Noisy, Geraldo Perdomo, Yusniel Diaz. One atomic insert out of 140 or 150. Donna Glory, Jarren Duran for the Red Sox. Greens out of 99, Yusniel Diaz, Tony Santillan, Shimmer, Geraldo Perdomo, and Brusdar Graterol rookie. Golds out of 50, Matt Chapman, Clark Schmidt, Austin Meadows, and gold shimmer, Casey Mize. A couple oranges, Clark Schmidt, orange shimmer, and Tim Anderson out of 25. We had one Arizona Fall League relic, JJ Matijevic, Houston Astros on that one. Base autos here, Bryant Packard, Tyler Dyson, Pedro Pajes, Oswald Pereza. There's a few nice autos in here. John Martinez, Brenton Doyle, Justin Dunn, Dylan File, Hector Yan, Curtis Terry, Zach Watson, Chandler Redmond, Andrew Dahlquist, and Max Lazar. Again, all unnumbered base autos. Now we got some numbered ink here. Get these all sorted. Refractors out of $4.99. Will Holland, Cody Bolton, Gabriel Moreno. We got a purple out of $2.50. Brady Whalen. And one rookie blue refractor out of $1.50. Seth Brown. All right, and to our loaded showcase. We'll start off with one insert auto. Brandon Marsh. Arizona Fall League insert auto. Angels here going to Reed Antonocchio. A few nice parallels here. We'll start with the Jason Dominguez second Bowman refractor out of $4.99. Yankees here going to Jason Osborne. Then we doubled up on Francisco Alvarez parallels. Refractor out of $4.99 and a green shimmer out of $99. Alvarez going to the Mets and Heather Carmen. Nice break, Heather. Now we got one short print photo variation. This card is sick. Seattle Mariners, Kyle Lewis, short print photo variation. Mariners to Rich Shenton. And then just look at these autos. The only non-Bowman first auto up here, Riley Green. 2020 Bowman base auto. Detroit Tigers are going to Boyd Asala. Nice hit, Boyd. We got this monster, Luis Matos. Giants ink going to Jason First. Some more refractor ink. Gilberto Jimenez refractor auto out of $4.99. Red Sox here to Heather Carmen. Nice hit, Heather. And our money hit of the break. These are so sick. Luis Angel Acuna, first Bowman base auto. Texas Rangers to Matt Vogel. And that does it for the break. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had a blast chatting with y'all this evening. I've got one more break here. I'll be live in just a couple minutes with an HTA case. Come back and hang out and watch that if you're not doing anything else this evening. And that'll be my last one of the night. So we'll see you guys very shortly. Appreciate you.